So you want to blow up on YouTube and grow your audience, but you're starting out with 0 subscribers. How do you do that, you might be asking? Well, I'm here to tell you. In this video, I'm going to be telling you how you can start and actually grow your audience from scratch using these techniques that actually work. Specifically, we're going to be going over how to actually start and grow your YouTube channel when you're starting with 0, I mean absolutely 0 subscribers. And we're going to be going over why channels aren't growing. So let's get into these tips. Subscribe if you're new around here and turn on the notifications so you never miss a video about how to grow your YouTube channel. Tip number 1, just get started. I can't stress enough how many people say they want to start a YouTube channel but never start it. So many of my friends in real life have told me they're going to start a channel but they never do it. You're never going to grow your channel if you don't even get started. You need to publish the first videos. Get that out the way and be prepared to fail. Okay, I didn't mean anything bad when I said you're going to fail. You're not actually going to fail. You're just going to probably most likely fail when you start uploading straight away, because most people do. That's just the fact. Your first videos will probably be your worst videos, but you're just laying the foundation and you're going to get better as you post more content. And sure, you could always get lucky and actually grow straight away, but that's probably not likely going to be the case, so you've got to keep that in mind. Don't give up if you fail straight away. Do not give up. You've got to post 33 videos in order to actually see if you can succeed firstly. And also, don't give up because you can optimize based off the data, and I'll show you later in the video how you can do that. The goal with this Tube Mastery YouTube channel though is to get you results sooner rather than later, so you don't have to go through all the trial and error that we had to do. Number 2, focus on a single niche. When you upload different videos from different niches, YouTube won't know what to promote to what audience because there's so many different types of videos, it's just going to be confusing to them. So make sure that when you're posting, you keep it to a similar niche, because when one video pops off, the others are going to be feeding off that in the algorithm. Plus, because you're doing that, you'll have a higher subscriber to viewer ratio. But that being said, you can have a couple sub niches below the main niche, but make sure it's somewhat related. You know, don't make videos about a dinosaur if you're making videos about music, because, you know, if you're making videos about music, maybe do videos about rap, then do videos about techno, then do videos about rock. You know, you could do all sorts of different things. Another example could be, say, if you were to do a music channel again, you can do videos maybe about Michael Jackson and then do other videos talking about a genre of music instead of just an artist. You know, you could switch up and change up the content, but music is the general niche that you're doing videos about. Number 3, upload regularly. You know, you have to do this in order to actually have any chance of succeeding, because if you don't upload regularly, who the hell is going to want to be subscribed to your YouTube channel? Because they're going to just see videos sporadically and it's just not going to be good for them and you. You've got to ask yourself, how many good quality videos can you produce per week that are actually doing well within your niche? That's what you've got to ask yourself straight away. And if the answer is, you know, a good enough answer, then you should be posting videos. You should make that your upload schedule and stick to it as much as you can. So for example, you could be making, say, 5 videos per week, but you only upload 3 videos. Then you have 2 videos extra backlog to have in the background in case you maybe miss a few per week if you have something on, or, you know, maybe you just need the backlog there in case something happens. If you do this for many months moving forward, you'll have literally a whole month or 2 of scheduled videos ready to go up that you have had as backlog, that you're ready to go up, so you can take a break off YouTube if you really want to. So there's an extra tip for you. Number 4, make content people want to see. How do you know people want to see the videos you're producing? That is the question that you're probably asking me, and I can answer it to you. Well, what you can do is you can simply go to YouTube, search for your niche, and see if there's people watching the videos in that niche and that topic that you're typing in. A good benchmark would be if a video is getting between 50 to 100,000 views. So 50,000 views, that is, not 50 views, 50,000 to 100,000 views, because if they're getting that amount, there's definitely a good demand there for people that would want to see your content yourself. So you've really got to sit down and ask yourself, how many views would I personally be happy with? And I'm sure most of you would probably be happy with 50 to 100,000 views per video. Unless you already have many successful channels out there getting millions of views, that is. But, you know, you should be looking at that and deciding to yourself, what am I actually happy with? So consider that when you're posting to your channel. Number 5, keep people on YouTube. This one is super, super important. Trust me. The more you do this, the more it will give great signs to YouTube that your video is what people actually want to see when they're searching for content, and they will publish it in the recommended section and on people's homepages when they're going on YouTube. Session time is what we call this, and if people watch more videos after watching your video, that's going to display a really good sign to YouTube that your video was what someone was looking for. Obviously, ideally, we want them to go to one of your videos instead of someone else's videos, but both are good. But obviously, going to your videos is what we actually want. So maybe consider making a series of videos that people would watch in a row, because that way people would want to carry on watching videos on your channel, and it will increase the session time on viewers' accounts on YouTube. This is why playlists are super important. If you have playlists, you should get people to try and and watch your playlist through and through, because the videos play after, and it's a great way to get someone to actually watch your videos through and through and increase the session time. Number 6, get people watching your videos. Your video doesn't matter if people aren't clicking on it and watching it. So you've got to make sure the title and thumbnail are spot on. You can take a video that's already got a ton of views, make it 10 minutes and make it a better thumbnail, and it can absolutely blow up. I'm telling you right now, you can do it. Click-through rate is the percentage of people that have seen your videos and have clicked through to them through the search results, suggested, homepage, etc. Ideally, you want to get a click-through rate of above 6%, but if you can aim higher, why not? But aim for 6% if you can. If you can hit 60% average view duration and 6% click-through rate, you can absolutely blow up. Trust me. Aim for 6% click-through rate and 60% average view duration. If you want to improve the click-through rate, you can absolutely swap out the old thumbnails with better thumbnails and test if that works better, especially if your video is getting impressions. And you can search your analytics and see from impressions which videos are actually getting the most impressions in the analytics. So I urge you to check the analytics and really see which videos are actually getting impressions, because a lot of them can be getting a lot of impressions but no clicks, and that's due to the thumbnail or the title. So you've got to try and improve on it, especially if your video is actually getting impressions. But how do you know which thumbnails are doing well? Well, I want you to type in your niche on YouTube and see what thumbnails are actually doing well, and you want to try and replicate maybe the person's faces on the thumbnail, how they do the thumbnail, the style, and all of that. If you can try and replicate that, or videos that have already done well in your niche, you're probably most likely going to replicate it and do well yourself. But don't copy all of it, just copy the best aspects of it and take inspiration from it. Number 7, focus on suggested videos. You've probably heard about YouTube being the second biggest search engine apart from Google, which is first. But suggested is really the game. This is where you really are going to get views, not just through the search results, which isn't actually as many as suggested. Because if you think about it, when you're watching a video on YouTube from the search results, you're going to watch videos from suggested after. You're probably going to watch 10 other videos from the suggested after the video that you've typed in, and they're probably maybe a different topic to what you've actually already watched. That's what usually happens with me. But I'm going to give you a small tip right now. What you want to do is you want to tell people what video to watch next, and this is what we do on this channel. And I urge you to do it for your own channel, because people will carry on and the session time will increase on YouTube. You really want to be doing this, because you don't want to be telling people thanks for watching, goodbye. You want people to watch the next video and keep them watching. That's what you need to do. Keep them watching. Keep them on YouTube. Because the more you keep them on YouTube, the more it will promote it to the suggested feature, and you want all your videos to be there ideally. Obviously, as many videos as possible. You won't have all your videos there, but you want as many videos as possible, especially the best performing ones. So I don't think you should be putting subscribe in the end screens or any of that stuff. You want to leave that out. Just push people to the next video. That is the most important thing. When YouTube sees people going from one video to the other, they connect the dots and they're going to promote that video in suggested more and more of that video that you originally watched, because YouTube can really see that that's actually a video people want to watch after this one. Of course, your content actually has to be good. You can't just produce any content that's rubbish. You want to produce content that is actually really good. So make sure that you produce good content. And we go over this in the Tube Mastery course if you want to check out the link in the description. Number 8, don't give up if you don't see results straight away. Keep this in mind. Mr. Beast had to upload over 1,000 videos before seeing any traction. Mr. Beast, he's got over 100 million subscribers. Yes, 100 million. And he didn't see any traction until about 1,000 videos in. So imagine how many videos that is. That is crazy. If you're posting content in an evergreen niche, you should just be carrying on posting. You shouldn't just stop. The question should be, what can I change my content to? Not should I quit entirely. Don't quit. You don't need to quit. Trust me. Carry on. I can recommend changing the niche, but you need to really consider if you've uploaded enough videos already to be able to see the data and see if there's any sort of stuff that you can double down on first and test out. You want to stop doing what doesn't work, obviously. There are definitely things you could always improve on, so keep improving the content. That's what I would say, because content wins. Trust me. Quality content, people can see right through if the effort isn't there. Number 9, analyze and optimize based off the data. Once you've uploaded at least 33 videos on your channel, it's time to look at the data and observe. So, what should you look at, you might be asking? Look at the audience retention graphs and the click-through rate. Those are the two main numbers you should be looking at. Look at where your audience retention graphs spike, and when they go down, you want to not do any of that anymore. Look at in the video where it goes down. If it goes down at 3 minutes 33, for example, go to that in the video and see why it went down, perhaps, and don't edit like that or produce content like that in the future. Change up the style, because people don't want to see videos like that or that section of the video. Obviously, it might just be a case of a small thing in that moment that you should never do again, which might actually dramatically decrease the audience retention graph in terms of the number, but you know, you just want to produce content that people actually want to see. So I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. Now check out this video if you want to know about how you can potentially make money on YouTube. This video will go through exactly the right steps of how you can make money via YouTube and create a real business out of it. So I'll see you there.